Stripper. Wait, what?
What? Wait a minute.
Masturbation.
When I was 6, I shat myself.
Oh, fucking hell.
You know, cries and knees, bro. Well, for starters, if you need someone, chat to someone you love, we're here. You can message us. Our account is public. DM us. If we can help, we'll help.
Welcome back to Free Man Abroad, people. As you can see, we got some delicious food in front of us. And today, similar to last time, we're going to be doing a mukbang. So we're going to be answering some questions while we're eating some delicious food. But before we even get into that, go pause this video, grab some snacks, grab some food, because it's about to go down. So yeah, the food we got in front of us, I'm going to say it as it is. I got some jerk chicken, rice, plantain, and some
plantain.
Yeah.
That's the correct.
That's the way we're saying it. Yeah.
Politically correct.
Yeah.
Don't at me. We ain't trying to have no one come to my yard and be like, you said it wrong. Mountain this or mountain that. Like, we don't want none of that.
Fountain.
We say plantain in this household. That's what's running. Yeah.
Alright, cool. So I've said what I have. Shaq, tell the people
but I'll
what
be
you got.
real with you, man. I ain't had Caribbean food in a while, so that's what we got. So we got some nice curry goat, some rice and peas, and some fried plantain.
Oh yeah.
And Vi, what do you have?
So I wanted some variety in my life, so I copied exactly what this boy decided to
So
get.
much
'Cause
variety.
when it comes to food, I always trust his brother in it. So curry goat or goat curry. I don't know which one is right, which one is wrong. You can decide that for me. Some plantain and some rice and peas as well. Now, one of the things that's become such a clutch for me right now, because I can't, even whilst he's doing his intro, I could not help it. Is the jerk chips.
These.
Better than peri peri? I think so. The seasoning is everything, man. But yeah, that's us.
Alright, that's all good. Now, let's get right into the video.
I've done this take 100 times. Run it up, big man, run it up!
I'm perfectly happy. This time, we're in Athens, Greece.
You will get a view like no one. This is one of my favorite things.
Alright guys, before we even jump into any questions, just have a quick bite because I can't lie, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry, man.
Shaq is so hungry.
I was waiting for you, man, to say something.
Murder someone. Bro.
For reals, bro.
Hey bro, I didn't want to sit here and ask questions and then Shaq's just there like, I can't wait to eat,
Yeah,
man.
someone was gonna get sparked still.
Bro, you know this is actually my first time trying curry goat.
Yeah.
That is.
And the premises is...
The premises. What the fuck is a premises?
Bro, I was trying to be you from the, what's it called?
Man said premises.
Sorry. I think I was meant to say
Oxford definition at the bottom.
The verdict, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, it is banging, man. This food does not let me down. It's honestly the plug.
Alright, so let's get into the first question. Seeing as we're in a new year, the question is, was 2021 a good year or a bad year?
Okay.
I'm gonna let you answer that.
Right. Before that, no Caribbean food, as you would put it, is complete without old Jamaican ginger beer. All right. All seasons of the day. On top of that,
Ting.
ting. Yeah.
Because ting, it's a Jamaican ting. They actually says it on the tag. So yeah, if it's not ting, it's Jamaica. It's
Ginger
old
beer.
Jamaica ginger beer. Must.
So to answer your question, are you asking personally or professionally in Team A?
Could be both. However you want to do it.
I think as Free Man Abroad, it was our official start. I think because our first video came out November 21st, so it was our first official full year as Free Man Abroad, and I think the amount of growth that we had and the amount of, well, sad to say, the amount of L's that we took, it was incredible. But at the same time, we created a lot of W's within that. So many memories and experiences. Like even something as simple, I was going through our thumbnails, and I don't know whether you guys have this too. Like when you go through the thumbnails and all of a sudden all these memories start flooding back. Like the try not to laugh, the Croatia, it was insane. So I think. Professionally as TMA, I think it was really, really good. Personally, for me, 2021, it could have been better, I'll be honest with you. I think our I could have done a lot more growing in that sense. I think at times, especially during like lockdown slash lockdowns, you kind of just get lazy. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear that.
And it's a weird one, right? Because at certain points where you feel like you're working hard, you feel like you can do more. But I think at certain times where you're feeling lazy, you create excuses to be lazy. Be like, no. I've done enough work to be lazy.
Yeah.
So it's trying to find that perfect balance in between is what I'm struggling with. And I think come 2022, I hate this 2022 New Year resolutions because it has a stigma around it about resolutions. All right,
New
cool.
year, new me.
Yeah. Couple weeks into it, that's it. Everyone fucking forgets like what it actually is. So I think one of these things is like I want to try and work as hard as I can, but at the same time, make time for this, right? Because one thing you don't understand, like filming a video to come out for every single week takes so much time, especially because all of us have got full-time jobs as well. So we barely have time to just kind of chill and do us. So in a nutshell, 2021 has been great. I think 2022 will be a lot better for me.
Cool.
Yeah.
Shaq, what about you?
I think from a TMA standpoint, I think it's been one of those years where, well, I say it like we've been doing TMA for ages, but like it really popped out of the blue, like in terms of the progression. Like I feel like I've as a member of TMA, I've jumped out of my comfort zone a lot. I've learned so many new skills. I've done so many different things, and it's amazing how all of these things were on a bucket list, so to speak.
Excuse me for 1 second.
No worries.
Let me just pop this first in. Hold on. Pop yours first.
Wait, hold on. I gotta do an ASMR.
Oh, fucking hell. Come on,
Camera's alright. Yeah. Where did that come from, honestly? I didn't show you.
My guy pause it and be like, yeah, it won't come out. To 3 man abroad.
3 minute bro.
To banter.
Honestly, I don't know where that came from.
But yeah,
Go on, carry on, sorry.
as we were saying,
Yeah.
as I was saying, we learned a lot of skills, took some mad L's, but I feel like, you never really take L's, you learn lessons. And I think that's massive. And like, I'm really happy and proud with where we've come. And I feel like there's no better place that I'm meant to be in than here right now. I feel like the downsides to 2021 is, and this is both TMA and personal, is we didn't get to travel as much, man. Like, I'm not going to mention the C word, but the C word
Stopped us.
Yeah, no, it really fucked us up, to be honest. And
check into savings.
Yeah, well, it's not even just checking to savings. Like, on top of the fact that you're spending twice as much to even leave the country, but like, our whole name is 3 Man Abroad. Right now, for like most of 2021, it was just 3 Man, the YouTube channel.
You know, 3 Man London.
3 Man local. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was that, and also on a personal level, prior to even starting this venture of 3 Man Abroad, if anyone knows me, I was a heavy traveler. I'm not joking. It was like every 6 weeks I was catching a flight, and then COVID hit, and it was like,
Pause.
literally, like, it was pause.
Yeah.
And I think that was a big L in that respect. But hopefully things will get better this year. In regards to myself, there were some aspects of my life which, like, in terms of like, I put on weight, I was hoping to lose weight, I didn't lose the weight I wanted, I've gone bigger, it is what it is. But alhamdulillah, still healthy, so that's the main thing. But there were some major W's that I took, man, like major W's. Unfortunately, not W's I can disclose as of yet. We're gonna keep it a bit hush-hush, but alhamdulillah, man, there's a Allah out there, and yeah, man, he's watching out, and grateful, and I didn't think I'd be making these kind of W's so soon into my life, to be honest, at 26 years old, but I'm making them, and I just hope that I keep on getting blessed and making the same W's, and I hope these men make the same W's also, because a team that wins together.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Bars.
So yeah.
What about you though?
TMA wise, for myself anyways, there was so much growth. Like, I remember when I first started like doing videos with you guys, wow, it was just so uncomfortable, I was nervous.
One thing I want to say, because I rinse you all the time.
You do.
If you guys see
Yeah,
us,
he does.
He does.
If you guys see us
On and off camera.
if you guys see us personally or professionally, I rinse him a lot. But one thing I will say right now, yeah, on camera, yeah,
Okay.
I am dead proud of you.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
So
Yeah, man.
the amount of times it took us, like, God knows how long we were waiting for you to get the right take. Yeah, and then this is double digits takes.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's no joke. To how it is now and how smooth everything goes now. I think you've grown so much. Not to cut you off anything, but you've grown so much in this TMA career,
Yeah.
personally and professionally. But carry on. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, I mean, 100. Like, the growth that I've had has just been exponential. I remember, what was it? The video for the Autobahn, I did an outro. Right now, I'm going to tell you, that was 153 takes.
Oh fuck!
I sat in front of my camera, in front of my phone, doing these takes, and it was just not happening. So the final take that you saw in the video, like, there was a whole load of takes.
Do you know what I remember from that? Is you sent a screen recording of you scrolling through your phone with all of these saved
Yeah,
I
takes.
remember this.
I did.
I remember
Yeah.
this.
And I was like,
What's even
oh my
worse?
God.
What's even worse? I did it the night before, and the lighting was bad. The quality wasn't good. I was like, and that alone was also another 120 something takes. So then I said, all right, screw it. The quality is not looking good, so I'm gonna just do it tomorrow. I open up my windows, open up the blinds. I changed the white balance on my phone to make it look a lot more like clearer and stuff. And then obviously I sat there and I was just going, and it was not clicking. I was like, does it really take me this long to do takes? I was questioning myself. I'm like, hey, yo, is this gonna happen all the time? But yeah, thankfully, with all those L's came a lot of learning from that. So in terms of personal, it's I don't see 2021 as more like a good year or as a bad year. Like, whatever's happened has happened, and it's more like I've learned from, you know, all the events that have occurred, and I've just taken it as it is and just applied myself however I can, and then just move forward. There's been tough times, there's been good times, and especially with you, man. Obviously, you, man, are just there in my life, incorporated with everything.
Whether
so
you like it or not.
yep, whether I like it or not.
Damn right.
Can't get away from these guys. But yeah, like, I can't thank these guys enough. These guys are like, have been there since day one, and we're gonna be here forever,
Some
basically.
emotional Caribbean food. What was in that?
I like it, man. What did they put in the rice and
What
peas?
was that?
man?
That jerk chips, bro. It was mad.
You know,
Cries and knees, bro.
I wasn't ready for that.
Oh man.
All right, this should be a good one. What can our audience expect from TMA this year?
Ooh. Okay. Do you want to take that one?
Yeah, Shaq, you go first.
Well,
Ooh.
Jeez. Wow.
Have you got something? Have you got something I don't know?
Have you got an announcement?
Pull out sign out now. Well, for starters,
Carry on. Sorry.
how can you continue after that? I should just go home. Wait, I am
You are
home.
home.
Nah, man. 2022. For starters, we're gonna put the abroad in 3-man abroad. Like, I swear down, Boris is gonna have some issues with man if he puts us into another lockdown. I swear. But nah, for real, man. Nah, jokes aside, you know, traveling has to be a must, man. Like, because even, you know, 3-man abroad aside, my biggest passion is traveling, and I always say this to anyone I meet, anyone I talk to, regardless whether it's about TMA or not, is, you know, traveling eradicates ignorance and enhances kindness. You know, it's only once you travel on a serious thing that you really start learning about the world and people, and it's beautiful. You know, so for me, I think definitely traveling, 100%.
You need to write that on a fucking t-shirt, bro.
Hey, bro, when we start making merch, yeah, that's gonna be one of them, fam.
Yeah, man.
The other one is hidden gems.
And I'm telling you now, there are some hidden gems. Okay?
Gems, bro.
Oh man.
But yeah, what about you, Vi?
So we actually completed a video very recently. Can I say the theme of it, or do you not want me to say it all?
Oh, say it if you
You
want.
can say the theme of it.
Okay. So it's another race. Okay,
Banter.
that's all I'm gonna say. The another race will come out
Another one.
in a few Saturdays time. We'll let you know in advance when it comes out. A lot of very, very cool, like, especially because, you know, we want to travel. We've been planning this way in advance. So the moment in time, now slowly the restrictions are, touch wood, lifting ever so slightly. The moment in time we get the right scenario and the right circumstance for us, we're just going to make a shitload of content. I mean, one of the biggest W's I think about, just touching on the first question as well, is Croatia. Like, I think we had zero idea how it was going to go, right? We can plan it so much, right? If you want to talk about planning, right there, yeah? So anything got to do with logistics, but even him could not predict how well it actually went. Sure, we took L's, but that's TMA and it is what it is. But, you know, I think coming into 2022, we have more of an idea as to the type of travel content we want to try and create, you guys. Because I think a year deep, right? I think the first year was kind of, you know, brushing away the kinks a little bit and trying to understand our genre, our vibe. What the fuck is TMA as a what the hell is what is TMA as a brand? Yeah,
He forgets my mum's upstairs.
so yeah, I forgot.
But then I saw it earlier on as well.
Yeah,
So
it's
yeah,
what it
we're all written off.
So what is TMA as a brand? And I think we're still it's an ever evolving kind of concept. That's why feedback from you guys is always very, very important, because
100.
I need to understand what you guys like, what you don't like. If you don't genuinely like something, like for an example, the ending of the race, you guys made it abundantly fucking clear that we should
It was
not,
terrible.
yeah, we should, and that's great
Right
because
off, yeah.
you know, coming this race, it's not going to end like that, obviously. But that's just an example. And I think come 2022, it's just going to be a lot more quality, because even the first couple months of TMA, I don't know if you know, but we were actually filming on a GoPro, and the quality of it was questionable. It was just, you know, the amount of times we had to play around with color grading, it was mad. But now we've got, you know, we've invested in ourselves, in the company, right? So we've got the lighting sorted, we've got the, you know, you guys said the sound was shit, we've got a mic. The camera quality was shit, we've got a nice camera, you know?
That's why we're all looking light skinned.
Because we got very high powered lights on either side.
All directed at Vi.
Yeah, I think, you know, investing, we're going to keep going. And I think 2022 is going to be, I think I can predict a great year for us.
Oh, 100%.
Anything else you want to add, or you would?
No, I mean, in terms of what the audience can expect from us, it's everything that we've already done, but to a much higher level of quality and just content, and everything's just going to be an improvement of what they've already seen. It's just going to be seen as so much better. So
Yeah, 100.
in terms of everything in the video, in terms of how it's going to be like opened and how it ends and everything in between, it's just going to be like bigger and better, and that's all I can say. It's just
100%.
without spoiling anything, but yeah, it's literally onwards and upwards from here. So
100%.
yeah. What's one video you haven't done yet but you really want to do?
Oh,
Wow, that's a good one. That's a good one.
good job on being the host. That's a really nice question. One thing I've always said, I want to do a road trip across Spain because of this one movie I watched like 11 years ago.
And then he made me watch it 3 years ago.
And then he made me watch it 2 years ago.
And now we've all got the same vision.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my god.
So,
That's actually going to be a movie.
yeah. So, ideally, if we can film a road trip across Spain, because one of the things here, we didn't show enough of in Croatia was the actual road trip. Yeah. And I think one of the things I like to do, or one of the things I'm liking to see, is the vlogging style of TMA. I genuinely liked when you actually vlogged on day 0 and the final day.
They were amazing.
Yeah. So more vlogs. I think one video. I can't really pin it down to one video. I think it's more of a
Maybe
a
one idea.
category.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either the road trip, or skydiving in Dubai. I want to vlog that.
Bro, that was exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Like the next one of the best videos I think we can make is a skydiving. Like I want to do a skydiving video so bad. Even though I know like I'm gonna shit myself and I'm gonna watch my shit falling at the same speed as I am, and I'll be like, oh shit, that's my shit.
You forget. you forget it's a tandem dive. So if you shit, the guy behind you, that's it.
Gets the shit. But nah, man, it's honestly it's been on the bucket list, man, since I was a kid, man. And even though I know I'm scared, and I'll be in the plane and be like, no, I don't want to do this anymore, man, mommy. But like it'd be one of them ones where someone's just got to push me out, and I know it'll be the best experience. And especially if all three of us are doing it and we're vlogging it.
Imagine if all three of us jump at the same time. And like they all have 4K cameras in Dubai over there. So there were two guys, you know that. So there'll be one guy jumping beforehand, and you guys jumping all at the same time. One more thing I forgot to touch on, right? The one video I really want to do is you have a world map, close your eyes, just dash a dart and go.
Oh yeah.
I really want to do that.
That we should do, man. Yeah. I wanted to do that this year, man. We'll have to see how
things play out.
How things with the C word go. Because
that's a big C
if
word.
things ease up, we might do that sooner than you think.
Yeah. Because maybe it will come into fruition. Like how I was talking about the Croatia road trip in the last Muckbang. Hopefully, this all comes into play. But we'll see. Touch wood.
Law of attraction, guys. Please
Exactly.
attract it too. Say you want to see that kind of video.
Yeah. What about you?
For me, one video we haven't done but I really want to do, I think it would be kind of, what's it called, activity related, similar to skydiving.
Okay.
It's between one or two. It would either be like a paintball type video, or it would be like a LAN party, what's it called, gaming related video.
Okay.
So it'd be like, it could be like us versus somebody else, or it could be us versus all three of us.
Yeah.
Like it would, like, do you see how it would, like,
You know, with the
play out?
paintballing video,
Yeah.
imagine if we got all of our close friends. Like, let's say we rented out like a whole paintballing facility. Because I think it's like teams of 50 or like 25 to 50. So like, imagine we got all of our friends, and there was like 50 to 100 of our, like, all of our like close friends, like my close friends, your close friends, your close friends. And then we got like 50 to 100 people, and we did 2 teams, bro. Can you imagine how sick that was? And then like each one of them had action cameras on them.
Yeah. That would be a massive video.
Can you imagine?
That would be
Yeah, we'd have to like remortgage a couple houses. But that would be sick.
That would be dope, yeah.
That's like Mr. Beast type stuff, man.
That's,
I was going to say, do we know 100 people? You said...
we have how many subscribers?
Subscribers.
Oh, man.
Unify.
They could come in the video as well.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
mind fans.
You know
jumping.
what?
Yeah.
Let's do that, man.
Yeah.
If we ever do a paintballing style video, we'll get the fans in.
Fuck it.
We'll get the subscribers in. That's a shout.
Let's go.
If you wasn't doing YouTube, what would you be doing?
Stripper. Wait, what?
Wait a minute.
Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
No hesitation. Oh my
Was
god.
that too quick?
Just a
A bit questionable.
Just make sure my mum can't see this. Anyway.
Well,
Do you know what, yeah?
Okay.
If some of the things in my life...
Actually,
Anyway. If some of the things did not happen in my life, like... starting a business very young, I would have actually followed my herbal pathway.
you'd pursue it.
So open up. It's still not too late. I can still open up my own clinic.
Hey, you can still do that.
I mean, nothing wrong with that.
So yeah, I think I would have kind of followed that and kind of see where it went, man. It was because, to be honest with me, I think even from a young age, man, this whole 9-to-5 lifestyle is not. I'm not saying that's wrong, but for me, it was
didn't suit.
No, it's just I just felt like there's more to life than just a regular 9-to-5. I could not comprehend doing a 9-to-5, coming home, chilling, and then waking up and doing the exact same thing over and over again. And
I guess it depends on the person if you think about it, because there's people who do 9 to 5s.
Yeah.
But their lives are pretty lively.
career as well, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. So that's not. I'm not saying that's for every, that's me.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
I felt this whilst I was in uni. I didn't even have a job. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, to answer your question, I would have followed the herbal clinic pathway.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And for you, Shep?
What if I wasn't doing YouTube?
If you weren't doing YouTube,
I don't know, man. I mean, I would have found something to do. So either I would have been incredibly shredded, gone back into basketball. Not that I was like doing basketball pro, but just more seriously. I mean, but I definitely would have found. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
when you said incredibly shredded, no disrespect, but just, it was funny the way you said it.
What? Because you don't think that if I weren't doing YouTube, I wouldn't be incredibly shredded? Bruv, I will deadlift you right now, bro.
I know you can. You have the strength.
I can't. It's harder.
Anyway, aside from being disrespected, I wouldn't have these fuckers here, innit? So I'd be stress free if I wasn't. No, I'm joking. But no, I mean, I would definitely be doing something with my life to create a secondary income, because, you know, my views are similar to Vi on that. A 9 to 5 is great, and I think, like, you know, for example, like my mum's done a 9 to 5, you know, for 45 years nearly, and she's loved both careers that she's spent 45 years in, and it's, you know, alhamdulillah, it's given us the life and that, you know, the house we live in and stuff, so I'm grateful for it. But I feel like if you're someone who aspires to want more, or aspires to create a certain level of freedom for yourself, then one has to do more. Like, you can't expect to have more for less. It doesn't work like that. So for me, it was always about generating multiple sources of income. So yeah,
Fair enough.
Smart, yeah.
How about you?
For me, if I wasn't doing YouTube, that time would probably be taken up with...
Masturbation.
Wow, okay. Keep it PG, man, bro. Yo, my guy's throwing me under the whole bus.
Professional masturbator.
Is there even a profession for that?
If there was one, you'd find it.
hey, bro. Nah, man.
Mad thing, yeah. Definitely not that.
People want to hear the truth, bro. Anyway,
Oh,
go on.
stop it.
None of that PG shit in here, bro. Go on, sorry.
Yeah, that time would be taken up by like swimming, not masturbating.
Yeah, why are you lying for?
Stop it. Yeah, there'll just be a lot more like personal activity. Yeah. I'm not making it any easier for myself here.
Masturbation.
Hey, yo, guys, come on now.
I'm done.
Anyway, jeez Louise.
Oh, bro.
So swimming and masturbating. What else
No,
you-
stop
what,
it.
What else you got?
Probably I'd be more involved with gaming.
Oh.
I'm not really making this scenario any easier. Like, so yeah, like there'll be a lot more swimming. There'll be a lot more gaming involved, and there'd be a lot more. I want to say more photography or learn. What's it called? Not photography. Learning, but traveling. Because I think the most we traveled together was 2019. We went to like 4 different places.
Oh, yeah, we went 4 countries.
We went 4 countries that one year.
Yeah.
And we didn't even do YouTube then, so I
Bro,
think
what we should have done is
Yeah.
filmed content in 2019
And just release it a bit.
and then released it now. That's what we should have done.
we should have done that. Yeah, and I think traveling would have still been more on the list of like what I'd be doing as opposed to YouTube, but I wouldn't change it for the world how it is right now. So.
Yeah, fair play.
What's the next biggest activity you really want to do? Doesn't necessarily have to be filming, just something you really, really want to do.
Next, what biggest thing? Oh, either personally or professionally.
Could be both, yeah, it doesn't matter.
I think that's going back to my answer earlier. Skydiving.
Skydiving.
I think
That's
'Cause-
where you want to go.
yeah. I mean, no. The next thing in terms of the activity I want to do,
Yeah.
where to go is a completely different question. But
okay.
in terms of activity, yeah, man, I think because I've said this for years, I got that inspiration. I think most people have seen it. Is the Will Smith video that he does in Dubai, and then he jumps out, everyone records it, and that shit went viral. And I think the first time that I saw that, I really want to go and actually do it and get someone to film me. And then I saw the price of that when I was that age, and I was like, oh no, yeah, fuck that.
How much was it?
Yeah, it was like 300. It was like £300, like £400.
Yeah, I think it's like £400.
Bro,
No, but remember when we were in uni?
Young.
Oh.
£300 was like 10k, fam.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Even I think it was before that. I was in college, maybe starting uni. I'm not too sure when it
Well,
was.
when Will Smith jumped out, he did it on his 50th.
Was it 50th?
Yeah, I swear it was his 50th.
I'm not too sure. But
He
it was.
bungee jumped when he was 50.
Oh, so he skydived before that.
Yeah. Long story short, when money was tight, then I was like, oh shit, no, I'm not. I'm good. But yeah, now since I've put it off for so long, I'm not that type of person who's just gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll do it one day. I just want to fucking do it.
Yeah.
So, skydiving is your answer.
All right, cool. Sure.
Mine's the same. Funny enough, so I actually went to Dubai last month for some business that I have there, and I was actually meant to go indoor skydiving with mum.
Indoor skydiving.
Yeah, because I wanted, because alongside me doing bucket list goals, I want my mum to live her best life also. That's something I try and involve my mum as much as I can, because life is short, and you know, you want to encourage your loved ones to make memories too. Do you know what I'm saying? So I said to my mum, my mum ain't never jumping out of a plane for shit. Like, I don't care how much money you give her, she ain't ever jumping out of a plane. So at least I said, mum, let's do some indoor skydiving. I'll do it with you. Let's go. When I checked, when I tried to book it, there's a weight restriction. Your boy don't fit the weight restrictions. I was a bit upset, bro. I was like a kilo over the restriction, fam. I was like, yeah. So I couldn't do that. And it's ironic, like when I was younger, I was slimmer, but I had no money. Now I have all the money. Well, I don't have all the money in the world. I have money,
Sorry.
but
I don't know what bank account you're using.
I have money, but man ain't got the weight. So that's one of the reasons why I said I want to lose weight as well, because I realized that a lot of my bucket list goals require me to lose weight, require me to be fitter and in a better place. So let's go.
Fair enough. For me, it'd probably be maybe scuba diving.
Scuba diving.
Yeah, something water related.
Out of the three of us, Mo is the human Aquaman, fam.
Yeah.
Everywhere, every country we go to,
For real.
bro. So when we go on holiday, Vi does all the hotel stuff.
Yeah.
That's Vi's job. All hotels, flights, that. First thing we'll say to Vi, hey yo, Vi,
Is there a swimming pool?
is there a swimming pool? Oh, okay, that's right. Is a sauna and steam though? On my life, if there's no sauna steam, Mo will fully be like, oh, is there somewhere else though?
Yeah, no.
Like, I think we're bare far away from where we need to be.
Yeah.
He won't even use it, but he just wants to know it's there.
Nah, behind the scenes. So Dubrovnik.
Oh,
I know this is a sore spot for you.
Go on, don't say it.
So
Say it.
Dubrovnik, the
Look at
time.
him. You're already upset, fam. It's okay, bro.
No,
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'll tell you something
okay.
funny.
Because I could have sworn I saw sauna on the advertisement where the hotel that we stayed in. The view didn't disappoint. No, I've got to say the view.
Oh no, the view was top notch.
The view
But,
was nice. The
yeah.
outdoor pool was great.
Yeah, so they had a pool and stuff, but Mo was like first world problems, didn't it? Like they didn't,
Yeah, I want a sauna.
It didn't have a sauna, right? And bro, I heard it for just 20 minutes. It was just
No, I wouldn't
non-stop.
say 20 minutes. I was just upset that there wasn't a sauna, and I realized I'm not gonna go and.
Wait, you heard it for 20 minutes?
Well, how
I
did
heard
you
this
do it?
guy till the next day, fam.
What? No.
Bro,
Don't be
I
like
swear
that.
my guy woke up the next day still sad.
No.
Oh my god, that
Stop it.
Oh no. But anyway, that's that. Go on. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, when I heard that there wasn't a sauna, I was upset for like 20 minutes. No, 10 minutes. And then after that, I went to my room and masturbated.
Wait, what? We were in the same room, big man.
Did you actually?
No, I'm just playing with you.
Nah, I can't trust you anymore.
I don't trust you, fam. Because you were bare sus on that holiday.
What do
as
you
well.
mean, bro?
I'm saying now,
No.
when the camera was off, yeah.
Even when the camera was on inside the car, Shaq looking all kind of thick. Yeah.
No, that was just banter, innit?
So I don't. Okay.
All right, believe what you want in it, but yeah.
Okay, so you masturbated. Still proving my point. That's fine.
That doesn't make me feel any better, bro. That room was tight as well, fam.
Yeah, I was a bit mad.
Some silent orgasms, bro. Bro, you perfected that, I swear.
Could you imagine if me and you were sleeping at night, this guy was wanking one off?
Bro, I was the first one to... and we think it's the wind outside rustling the trees and that. Bruh.
Yeah.
Nah, Mo, you're a mad guy.
First of all, I was the first one to sleep, so that debunks the whole theory.
Well, not really.
You woke up in the middle of the night.
No.
Okay.
I was gone.
Okay.
Oh, that's what you wanted us to believe.
Nah, bro, I was gone.
I was wondering why you took too long in the shower. Anyway.
Stop it.
So you were...
Stop it. I
Oh, my toes, man. No.
Stop it.
No, that is rags.
What has been the most challenging thing for you doing YouTube?
Working with these two fuckers.
These two utter...
No, I'm joking. No, I'm not joking.
Working for him for sure.
Who's going first?
You go first, man.
Oh, you go first, yeah.
Me, most challenging thing. I'd say it's all mental as opposed to anything else. Like all camera equipment and stuff like that. That's not really that big of an issue because you can always like increase the content and quality and all that stuff. But again, it's getting to that that state of mind or switching that hat in the sense where, okay, I'm filming, I'm in front of a camera. Like it seems for many people when they get in front of a camera, they kind of just lose their thought process. They just start to stumble upon their words and they just get all nervous. But when the camera's not there, everything's, you know, all fine and dandy. But the minute the camera's there, it's like, oh snap, like I'm being filmed and I need to figure out how I'm gonna like deliver my message and stuff like that. But again, I think for me that was been the most challenging thing. It's not YouTube, but it's more myself overcoming those, you know, that nervousness, that fear that I'm in front of a camera and I need to talk. And yeah, that's been it for me. But yeah,
fair enough. You go.
For me, it has nothing to do with the actual YouTubing or the content creating. It's the fact that, contrary to belief, you know, people who watch YouTube, they, you know, to explain it simply, this is a business. It's a big business, and there's so much that goes into it, just like a business. And you know, you don't realize the hidden expenses, the all-nighters, the amount of adjusting that has to be done. But more so is the fact that, especially when you start something like this with people who you treat like family, you have to have a certain level of boundary that, yeah, you're boys, but then when you have a YouTube channel, you have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's business. And you've got to also, on the flip side of things, yeah, they're your business partners, but you can't disrespect them because they're your boys. Because at the end of the day, once you finish filming, once you finish that, you come back to the yard, you man are chilling, you know, your mum will call your boys that, you know, her sons, except vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be able to switch that out. And I feel like that for me has been the hardest, because I never thought I'd look at family members like business partners. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I always thought I was, you know, I'm the kind of guy I've always done things myself. So that was a big culture shock for me.
Okay.
and for you, Vi?
Oh man, that's a lot. There is a lot.
Pick just one.
I mean, you can name, like, give a list, but then the one you want to elaborate on, you're more than welcome to elaborate.
There's quite a few I want to elaborate on, but I'll keep it brief. I think even the first video, I think we planned that so
To the
much
T.
to the T. Like I said in the previous video, but we planned it a little too much. I think to the point where it did look a bit shit.
Yeah.
But I think even progressing along, the ideology of consistently creating content every single Saturday has and still is a great challenge, because it's not. We can sit there and just create BS content and just stick it out there and be like, yes, new Saturday upload. It's not about that. I think we try our absolute best to see, okay, cool, what is the things that we want to see, yeah, and that's what we create. Even with the ridiculous 2, 3, 4 a.m. timings. You know, where we film it and then even on the day we have to edit. It's just crazy. But I think coming into the whole kind of consistency, I think we owe it to the people that subscribe to us. Like, cool, Saturday 6 p.m. Even if the TV lets them down, they know Saturday 6 p.m. we're there for them. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the way I've seen it. So it is in a way where we're accountable, or you know, they're accountable for us in that sense, or vice versa, however that works. The other thing is what you touched on, which is not being an asshole. I think that is something.
One way of putting it.
Yeah. That's something I still need to work on because for some reason, as soon as we get into the filming mode, right? This was really bad in the past where
You didn't say that
I would, you know, get so serious and I would completely neglect the friendship, and it's more just business. That's it. That's the way I saw it. So if something was to go to shit, man, I'll be rinsing one or both of these guys.
Especially me.
Especially him.
I'm the kind of guy, I don't tolerate that. So then
Yeah.
we're both at each other, and then Mo's like, guys, relax.
There'll be hours on the phone where I'll be arguing with this brother right here.
Yeah, me
then
and I be on it.
He'll be like, guys, it's okay. Now fuck you.
And then
And then it would have to be whatever Mo says.
Yeah.
The only agreement we could come on is whatever Mo says goes.
Yeah.
Because me and Vi would just not compromise, right, for each other. And then,
But
wow.
you know, that's something I'm still trying to work on, and I think
same, I think it's all of us. To be
yeah, I think incorporating. This is why this is important, because I think too many times where we're consistently going out and filming and stuff, because our timing is so tight. You know, even there'll be certain times where, let's say for example, we're recommending something and we're doing like the best places, where we may have been once or twice, but even as a trio going out to film, I was just saying to this boys a couple of days ago where we need to allow us some time to just enjoy that for a minute, and then kind of move on to the next location. So many things, I think, to answer your question.
Name an embarrassing moment that we've all had as a trio.
what, within TMA?
Could be within TMA, outside of filming. Yeah.
Well, I'll start. That's easy. Outside of filming is Budapest. Well, that was. I don't know if that was embarrassing.
Was that embarrassing? I wouldn't say embarrassing.
That was
No.
embarrassing. That was just a mistake. A costly
Your mistake.
Your mistake.
Your mistake.
Yours. It will always be yours.
Oh.
Claim it.
Okay, well, let's run it back then. So not that. As a 3.
Maybe not even as a 3, but like maybe a moment you've had, maybe a moment Vice had, maybe a moment I've had.
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
When I was 6, I shat myself.
Did you actually?
What?
Well, when I was 5. When I was 5, I was scared to go to the toilet because teacher was teaching and whatever. We were sitting on the carpet. You know, in primary school, you have little carpets on the front of the class.
Oh, nice.
I was sitting on the back and I shat myself. And then I remember my friends were like, we were like, what's that smell, miss? And everyone started pointing at me. And then like,
You know them kids, they're all snitches. Isn't
yeah,
so they're all pointing.
snitches, bro. They're all pointing as well. And then, yeah. So long story short,
This video took a
Hey, yo, this really went south.
my dad picked me up from school, and I had to walk home with some diapers that they gave me, and my jacket was longer than like waist, right? So it came up over my bum, so it looked like I was like naked from the waist down. So I imagine like bare-legged with my school shoes. 5 years old, holding my dad's hand like this. Wisdom is a right muppet, fam. I swear down.
Interesting.
But, yeah.
It didn't have to be for yourself. Like it could have just been.
It was the
something-
first thing that it's the.
Fair enough.
Honestly, you know, traumatizing moments in your life are things that sometimes you never forget. You only learn how to get better at dealing with them. That was one of them for me. I always remember that. Like, God forbid, if I ever get dementia, I know that's the one thing I won't forget. Like, it would just be I shat myself when I was 5.
What about you?
This is I can name many moments that are embarrassing.
I can
for
name
me.
myself few.
Many.
I could name you.
Many.
Coffee is coffee.
I'm tasting the exact same thing. To me, coffee is coffee.
An idiot sandwich.
And it was the first time. The first time.
I remember. I got so angry.
Yeah, but I got so angry.
Yeah, that was mad.
Oh no, there's so many in my head.
Yeah, there's so many.
Oh.
Yeah, anyway.
I can name one for Vi. This wasn't even when we was filming. So we're in the yard, we're playing PlayStation or watching TV. We're eating, as we normally do. And he remembers.
What?
So basically, long story short, Vi stood up, yeah, walked into the kitchen, and then we just hear this poof. And then me and Shaq are looking at each other thinking, what was that noise? And then next thing you know, we see Vi on the floor just mumbling like
Okay.
Oh, I remember that.
It's
But I
like, what
was like-
happened? And he's like, oh, the oven door hit me.
And I was like, what idiot goes into the kitchen
Without turning the
light
lights on.
on? That was so funny. Because it was the way he went, oh!
Me and Shaq was dying for 10 minutes.
Oh my days. No, that's still funny, man. That is still funny, man.
Alright, man, go on.
Okay.
Could be about me, could be about him.
Since
could be
you
about
mentioned a
yourself.
funny moment about me,
Yeah.
I'll mention a funny.
go ahead.
Okay.
If you mention what I think you're gonna mention.
I think he's gonna mention what I think he's gonna mention.
So once upon a time, right,
In this household.
at 1:30 in the morning.
Oh no, he's actually
Okay.
saying it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no.
figured he'd say it. Yeah. That's okay. Say it as it is.
The topic of religion came up. Okay. And we were sitting back and forth, and it was around Eid, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It was Eid, wasn't it?
It was like a couple of days after Eid.
Yeah.
It was
And
Oh, was it?
and then I didn't realize it was Eid, innit? Until he told me, and he was like, "How could you not know it's Eid? It's Eid, bro." And I was like,
It's like your two best friends.
Yeah, your two best friends are Muslim,
and like,
like, come on
you
now.
should know when Eid is.
"Shut
and I
up,
was
bruv." Like, alright, cool. And then I was like, "Alright, big man, what's Diwali?" And he was like, with a straight face, like, "Bruv, I know what Diwali is. Isn't it Guru Nanak's birthday?" Like, oh man. As soon as he said that,
We were on the floor.
Yeah.
Like 1:30 in the morning for like 15 minutes on the floor.
We did not care if we woke up the neighbours, his mum, nothing.
Oh,
We were
man.
laughing so hard while his face was just dead straight. Like, it was because he really thought it was actually Guru Nanak's birthday.
I remember the next morning, my mum was like, "Were you guys making so much noise last night? What were you doing?" And I was there. I was like, "Do you really want to know, mum?" I remember telling my mum. My mum started laughing as well. You know when my mum starts laughing, it's peak.
serious, yeah.
Because my mum would never take the piss like that. My mum was creasing.
Mad. Yeah.
That's when I was like, "Oh, Mo, man, that was a major."
Man, yeah.
And that was probably an embarrassing moment for him. There you go.
Yeah. Alright, last question.
Go on.
What's one goal that you want to achieve this year? This could be YouTube related, this could be personal related.
Go on, you can kick it off.
I've mentioned it before. I think in this video, I mean, is losing weight. So that's one of two. Yeah, really. The first one is losing weight. Like, you know, I'm at a point where, you know, when I was in uni, when I started uni, I was so slim. I was on the first team basketball team. I was looking good. Then obviously with uni and like my friend passed away, and you know, like life starts hitting you when you get a bit older, and then you start, you know, entering that real world ish. And yeah, I just put on loads of weight, tore my ACL and all that kind of stuff. Everyone knows. So I really want to lose weight. I mean, I'm not saying I want to get shredded, like I said before. Like, that was a slight exaggeration, but I do want to trim down, man, because obviously health is wealth, innit? At the end of the day, no point working this hard to make, you know, a future for us, and you don't live long enough to see it. Yeah. A second one is I wanna get a bit more religious, man, and get a bit more practicing, man, because like I feel like in the last couple of years, not that I've lost myself, but I've just kind of fallen off it a little bit, and I do want to get back onto it and try and inshallah, you know, work on that. But I'll be honest, it's a bit scary, I guess. So yeah, those are kind of two things I really want to work on.
YouTube wise, is probably to work with more creators, collaborating.
Oh, that's good.
That's something I really want to achieve this year, because obviously last year we went into something a bit different, which was coffee, and we obviously collabed with Mr. Coffee and stuff.
Yeah.
So again, I'm open for our channel to work with other people, and at the same time open to doing something that we don't really do, or something that we don't really know about, but we're happy to go into it.
Yes,
and learn
Theory,
about it.
collab with us.
The side man.
Beta Squad, even though they're not Beta Squad no more, but yeah.
I don't even know that, but yeah.
I don't know, are they? I thought they weren't anymore.
I still think they're around.
Yeah, I think they live together.
Yeah, they do.
But I don't know. Whatever. We're not promoting.
Yeah, in terms of YouTube, yeah, it's just to collab with more people and be open to newer videos and stuff. Personal, I've made, like, every New Year's, I write down a list of things that I want to achieve. I'm not going to mention all the things, but I don't really do enough to, like, treat myself. I just kind of go by, month by month, just doing what I normally do. And I don't really take the time out to make myself happy or prioritize myself. So I'm going to make it a priority this year, at least once a month, to go to like a spa or to go somewhere nice and just, be in my element, do my thing, and just be happy. Whether it's by myself or with these men, that's what I want to do.
Self-care is so underrated.
Exactly, yeah.
And I think if there's anything, I mean, this is totally off topic, it's just come to me, but I think it's so important in saying is, nowadays we live in a world where, we're more educated about mental health than ever before. And, we're more aware about it than ever before. And, even if it's for someone we love or ourselves, self-care is important, man, because mental health is a thing, man. And, don't want to take a kind of a morbid turn, but like people die, man. And we're losing a lot of loved ones and stuff. So yeah, man, look after yourselves, man.
For real.
If you need someone, chat to someone you love, we're here. You can message us. Our account is public. DM us. If we can help, we'll help. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole point we make content is to put a smile on your faces, man. So yeah, man, find help, man. Be happy, man. I know that's easier said than done, but yeah, man, the world is a beautiful place, man. But yeah, sorry, I just had to say that.
No,
fair play. Was there anything else?
I mean, it was your goal, but
That's my goal.
yeah, it's your goal.
I think in terms of YouTube, I don't want to be the one to get bogged down by metrics and numbers and stuff, but I want to hit a good solid amount of subscriber count. Is it ambitious? Sure. I want to try and hit 10,000.
Jeez, let's do it.
Yeah, man. So
Like and subscribe right now.
right now.
Share.
I think the amount of work that we put into these these videos week on week, man, like, it is fucking crazy. And I think I'd like to, because I'm not spurred on by subscribers. It's great to see, but I like the content that we create. 50, 60, 70 people, whoever's watching it, I'm glad we can, put the content out there. But it's also nice to, at the same time, see that subscriber can be like, shit, okay, cool. Now, okay,
we're growing.
The family's actually growing. More people can actually see what it is that we're trying to create, our brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, in terms of TMA, that's that. I think personally, I think I'll agree on self-care, man. Self-care. Work is one thing, but I think I find it extremely hard to kind of separate my normal life and work life sometimes. I think it just gets so kind of
busy.
Twisted. Yeah, busy as well, to the point where I feel like I don't take out enough time to invest it in my relationships. Do you know what I'm saying? Even this, the one thing I fear is this just turns into business. And I never want that to be the case, because we started this as, sure, YouTube is a business, but more than that, we're boys. So I think that's 2022's motto, just invest in yourself, the people around you, and 10,000 subscribers.
All right, guys, so that completes all of our questions for today. And if you know Shaq's philosophy by now, which you should, after you have something savory, you've got to have something sweet. Alright? So here we are with our desserts and our sweets, and we're ready to end the night. So
You guys know the rules by now. Don't forget to like,
subscribe,
Comment.
share.
hit the notification bell so you know when the next banger's popping out, man.
There we go.
There we go. All right, guys. Free Man Abroad out.
And peace.